Hello everybody and welcome back to more Silent Hill. Last video we finished up on the 3rd floor and we got the cage for the bird cage, which kind of seems weird, but we're gonna go back to the 1st floor and open up the bird cage. And if my calculations are correct, believe it or not, this video should be the, I guess, semi-finale for this game. I plan to finish up all the puzzle stuff in this video, and then we should be able to fight the final boss in the next video, and we'll also make it an even 25 parts, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, this game's really close to ending here. So we're gonna use the birdcage key, and if we reach inside, we get the key of Peleg, which is that weird word I can't say, and that should also be the final door right here. I don't think I need to save. I think I'll just go forward. Although if I don't save and I die or something, I'll lose a lot of progress. Who's around the corner? Is it a nurse? I see you. Oh, it's not a nurse. What the heck? It's like a black body or something. That's really weird. Okay. This looks like another symbol door. Bethor. Oh god, we got more names of keys. I thought that was over. And we're also in the hospital basement, by the way. Okay, so let's see. What's this? The chain is missing a link. There is a dagger. This is a trap. I'm not gonna take it. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna close that link first. This is a hefty looking ring, which I think we can use to actually chain up the area. It seems kind of strange because it's like this tiny ring, but it appears to work, so I'm not complaining if it works. And now that that chain is fixed, now we can take the dagger. Okay, I think I did that correctly. Let's leave. What the hell? I don't know what's in that closet, but if you had taken the dagger first, Harry would have died. You would have got a game over, and I just didn't save back then, so I don't want to do all that progress all over again. Alright, more doors, more exploration, more Silent Hill. Alright, no, Harry, nothing useful. Well, Harry, you know what is useful? Handgun bullets, and I suggest you take them. There we go. Alright, I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am for this game's ending. I got a lot of good response for this game, which was awesome. I didn't know it was going to be such a big success, but hopefully I can actually post these by the end of the month, and we won't run into November. What's this? Jelly beans. What? That is so random, and just, what? Well, whatever. I guess we'll take them. And Harry doesn't know how to open a bag of candy. Oh, well. The important thing is that the key of Bethor falls out of the package, which is what the last door we saw that needed a key, so that's important. Anything in here? No. I'm so tempted to shout police when I open doors. If you've watched SSOH PKC, you'll know why. This is the room that we were in before. This used to be our save pad room, and it has the VCR. I wonder if we can watch that videotape. Let's try it. Because we were able to watch it in the other world. Let's try it. Let's see here.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
Aha. So, that was Lisa. And Lisa was the nurse in charge of Alessa, who was burned to death, or basically to death, I suppose. She was charred significantly. That would, as a nurse myself, that would be absolutely horrific to do as a job. I don't think I could do that. That would scare me to death. What's in this room? Little Alessa's in this room. This is a... What? This is a weird room for a child? Is there anything interesting on these walls? The floors and walls are covered with graffiti. Well, yeah, I know, but is there anything worth looking at on here, or is it all just... No, I guess it's all just random graffiti. Was she, like, locked in here, or something? That seems awful cruel if she was. Lisa was right, this basement is a terrible place. Let's grab the Ankh hanging on the wall before we go. And continue on. The basement's probably like the coolest area, or one of the coolest areas of this game in my opinion, because there's just, you find out so much stuff and it's just in this one little corridor. Aeratron. Okay, that's not the room we want to go in. We want to go into Bethor, was it? Is this room open? Oh, it is open. Okay. Wow, this looks nice, actually. Cards are scattered on the floor. Just some botanical butterflies. I'm gonna make a save here. I haven't saved in a while. And this is a child's room. What else is over here? A bed that's nicely made, by the way. No blood, no anything. What else is in here? Let's see. Children's drawings. And a dress. If I can examine the dress, Harry, thank you. A girl's clothing hangs on the wall. 6, maybe 7. Must be a kid about that age. Ah. Well. I think in the movie this place is actually replicated as well. There are old fairy tales, picture books of animals, and plants on the shelf. Yeah, this looks like a very appropriate room for a child, but it also looks very, very recently used. And this door. What does this door have on it? We need a key. Oh, no we don't. We need a bunch of items. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Evoke 5 rites. Unveil thy fate. Okay. So we can't do this puzzle yet either. But, yeah. This room is, interesting, to say the least. We need to go find that Bethor, was it? Bethor door? Right here, I think? Yeah. Let's go in here. Nothing's in here. It's the generator. All that's in here is a generator? That's anticlimactic. The generator is working. Do you want to press the switch? Well, I guess so. I guess that's all there is to do. If I turn off the switch, though, the elevators won't work, I don't think. But I do know that if we turn off the power, that key that was, I think on the 2nd floor that we saw earlier, will actually have the electricity not pulsing from it anymore. And this door here, I think, will take us to the other side. I think this is the door we created, and it creates a shortcut. Hello? Oh! Oh my goodness, those things are so hard to see. Seriously. Go away. These are like the children in the school, except they have the same form as those cute little squeaking ghosts. They have like the same, I guess, body color. It's weird, they kind of combine the two enemies. But, I think the key's on this floor, in this door, I think. Yes. Yes, it is. If I can move around. There we go. So if you turn off the generator, it will turn off the electricity, and we get the key of Aeratron. Aha! Oh, Harry, you and your puzzle work are absolutely amazing. I do like that this game is full of puzzles, but in the end of the game, a lot of these puzzles are actually pretty easy to figure out, which I really liked. Like, some of these I really had to look up when I was doing practice, but then there's some other ones that are just really self-explanatory. Where are you? And I kind of like that. I just like that the game really lets you just enjoy the end of the game in terms of story and stuff like that. You know, which is really awesome. Okay. The key, or the door of Philog is this way. And the other door, Aerotron, must be this one. Yes, there we go.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
So that's interesting. The reason the basement was off limits was because they were keeping Alessa down here. And they're talking about some sort of ritual, and Lisa had to take care of her. She was burned alive. I don't know what happened to this poor girl, but yeah. We're gonna have to find that out. The last piece of the puzzle is this. This is the disc of Ouroboros, I guess? And I think the guy on the left was Kaufman, so it was Kaufman, Dahlia, and two doctors, and I could not take that doctor's voice seriously. That just sounded so derpy. I don't know if you guys heard him in the cutscene, but his voice was just absolutely hilariously ridiculous. I went into the wrong room. I need to go back to the child's room. Is it this room? No. Now I'm getting lost. Now I just need to find the child's room. Excuse me while I find that room really quickly. And then that's it, guys. This is the semi-final video to Silent Hill. The next video will be the boss battle, and we'll be done with this entire game. So, have you guys figured the game out yet? I hope you have, because when we beat the boss, it'll make a lot more sense to everybody. I'm really lost. Where's the child's room? No, I just went into that room. I'm getting lost in this game, like, very last minute. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, come on. I was doing so well, too. There we go. Alright. So, will we ever find Cheryl? Ever? Will we figure out the craziness of Silent Hill? I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to find out next time when we finish up Silent Hill. Hope you will join me then.